Mr. Traveler here, and thank you for tuning in today. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would be so kind, if you find this kind of information informative, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this video. All right, let's jump right into it, guys. So there was a new law passed called SB 478 in the state of California. Now, you may say, what does this have to do with the rest of the country? It actually may be adopted by the Department of Justice for the entire country. And once we dig into it a little bit, I think that you may agree. I personally think that it's a good thing. I wasn't sure at first, but as I learned more about the law and what it provides to the consumer, I really do agree that I think this is a really good thing, and we'll talk a little bit about it. So what this law provides is that companies, and it's not just for travel, but we're going to talk to you about it with the travel aspect in mind, especially cruising. What it means is that the supplier has to give you the upfront pricing, so you cannot. They have to show you what would be called hidden fees, or another name for this law is the junk fee law or the honest pricing law, right? So here's an example. I can't tell you how many times I get this for people that like to shop around for their cruise pricing. They'll call me. I'll give them a pricing, which let's say I know it's a pretty good price, and then they'll call me back or email me back, or maybe I'll follow up with them and I'll say, hey, how did you like that pricing? Would you like to move forward with planning your trip? And they'll say, hey, I saw such and such website had the same cruise for $500 less than what you quoted me. And then my first response to them is, did you go through the entire booking process on their website? No. I said, okay. I said, go through the entire booking process on their website and get the final price, and then I'll be waiting for you to call me back and book with me. And I can't tell you how many times that happens, because what they do is they try to tease you with just the base fare rate and not include things like the taxes and the port fees, which are part of the cruise fare. Now, this doesn't include putting the gratuities into the pricing, but it does include the taxes and port fees. So let's say a cruise costs $2,000 total, including tax and port fees. The tax and port fees may be, $500 or $600 of that. So somebody could potentially post that cruise for a price of $1,400, thinking that's what you're going to get there, and they'll bait you into coming in for that price. So the law is just for the state of California, but I'm saying this: the cruise lines are treating it as if it's a countrywide law, because they don't want to just have a website just for California and then a website for the rest of the world. And there's rumblings that this law may be, go into a federal form of this law. So they're just going ahead and they're switching their websites now, so that when you search and book your cruise, you're going to get the entire upfront. This is the total out the door thing for your taxes and port fees. Again, this doesn't include your gratuities. So when you add gratuities and other little add-ons to the booking, it can increase the price. But just know that the pricing that you'll get, and the pricing that you've always gotten from us, that's the way we've always done business. I don't like doing base fare stuff and teasing people. Let's just go to the nitty-gritty, because we usually have pretty good deals that we pass on to our customers. And I'd rather just, let's deal with this, because I don't like doing that, right? I'm paying for something, and then at the end of it, it's $200 more. Well, where did that come from? And then you have to have all those conversations. So we've always been of the mind to give you the entire upfront pricing ourselves. So that's how we've always operated. So, but I think this is going to be a really good thing for everybody. Now you can compare things, apples to apples, oranges to oranges, instead of getting into some kind of bait and switch situation. So glad it went into effect on July 1st. So it's already in effect right now. All the cruise lines are jumping on board with making sure that they're in compliance with this law, and any pricing that you get from us is definitely going to be in compliance with that law. So I think it's a really good thing to educate consumers more and not kind of trick you or manipulate you into getting something. So I'm not a big proponent of the government getting into business and trying to regulate things, but I think this is a really good thing. It's keeping companies honest. So I really do appreciate that. I appreciate the bill. So I thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope that you all had a great 4th of July weekend, and hope to have a great rest of the holiday weekend. And if you don't mind, give us a call, 877-697-4470, or you can reach us or book right online, www.mr-traveler.com. We've been more than happy to help you and your family make some great memories. Thanks for watching, guys. Life's short. Have fun. See the world. Bye, everybody.